South Bay Creations, and today we're going to take this Epson Stylus 1400 and we're going to install a set of cleaning cartridges, which is basically refillable cartridges with cleaning solution in them, not Windex, cleaning solution. Okay, and then we're going to convert it to DTF. So the first video here, we are going to show you how to do that, how to flush out the printhead, because that's a very important thing that you need to do prior to putting in your regular cartridges or your refillable cartridges with DTF ink, is get out that old ink first, because there could be, especially a used printer, this printer was sitting around without cartridges in it for I don't know how long. It's been over here in the back of my shop for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. So prior to that, who knows? I don't know if this is the way that I got it without cartridges. But we need to flush all that crud and junk out of that head and get it ready so it's in tip-top shape for printing nice DTF transfers. We're going to talk about actually priming cartridges for your printer. This actually applies not only to DTF, but this could apply to regular pigment ink for inkjets, for refillable cartridges, sublimation, DTF, pretty much anything that has a cartridge or even a sys. These just happen to have cleaning fluid. I happen to have here another Epson 1400. This is a good candidate to use to show you guys on how to convert them. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prime these cartridges. So this currently doesn't have any cartridges in it. I bought this thing without cartridges, so it's been sitting open for who knows how long. I mean, it could have been sitting like this for a year. Hopefully the head's not plugged up solid. We're going to find out. But the first thing we're going to do is I've already filled these cartridges up with cleaning solution. I don't know if it's called flushing solution or cleaning solution. To me, the one that I have says cleaning solution on the bottle. I don't know if there's an actual difference between the strengths, if there's a flushing solution. I know I've seen on around the web, online stores that carry DTF products, they have stuff like plug blocker, and I don't know if that stuff's a gimmick or not. I haven't used it, so I can't honestly tell you what my opinion is on that. I use cleaning solution, so that's what I know works. What I usually do is I get a big 60 milliliter syringe, fill this with cleaning solution, and then with the regular tip, I put that on there like so, and that's how I fill the cartridges up. Okay, since the cleaning solution, I use it often. I use the big syringe to keep those cartridges full. I've already got these cartridges full. I don't know if you can see that or not, if this thing is going to focus for me. All right, so basically what we're going to do, once they're full, there is a cavity inside here that's empty, that's got air in it. And then all the channel that runs through here, there's a channel that runs through here down to the port that still has air in it. So if you put it in right now, you can, but you're going to have to run more cleaning, or more head cleanings basically to get that air out. So we're going to just try to speed up that process by using a regular syringe without the tip on it. Just a standard 10 millimeter syringe or 10 milliliter syringe. The same ones that you usually get when you buy refillable cartridges. They usually come with a syringe for each color. So this still has the plastic seal on the bottom. I don't know if that even comes in, but it's still sealed up. So basically we're going to take this, insert it into here, and you're going to use a little bit of force. I just kind of twist back and forth. Does it really help? I don't know. Twist it back and forth, and it pop that seal, and then you're gonna put it inside like that. Okay, there's a rubber seal in there. Don't force it in there, but it does take some force to get it in there, but just kind of work it back and forth. And then you're gonna pull this down. If you let it go, it basically shoots air back into it, so we're defeating the purpose. All right, so when you pull it down, you kind of want to hold it. I just hold it with my other fingers like so. All right, and then you have to rock it a little bit. You'll see the syringe fill. See it? Okay, so now you can pretty much let it go because it's already taken all the vacuum out and it's sucked in the cleaning solution through that empty cavity in there and then all through the channels inside, and it's got the air. Basically, it's primed now. So this cartridge is ready to go in, but it's about half full, so we want to fill that up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the needle back on it. All right, put the needle back on it like so. Pop off the fill hole, put this in here, be careful. Run it down past the fluid so you don't cause bubbles. All right, and then just kind of tilt it a little bit on the side so that the air doesn't get trapped over here. The air pocket will come up here to the corner. All right, now it's full again. It's probably could use a little bit more, but we're gonna fill them back up after we do the head cleaning. So go ahead and put this in there. Snap it into position. There's already one in there because I started doing it and then I said, maybe I should make a video. That would probably be a good idea. So we already got one in there. We're gonna do it again. So I'll just show you this one more time on camera and then I'll do the other ones off camera. Take the needle off the syringe. There's no sharp needle on here. It's just the plastic part of the syringe, okay? This still has the plastic seal on it because these cartridges are new. Just kind of twist it. Listen. I don't know if that camera picked it up, but so you put it in there, pull it back, and hold it with, hold it there so the syringe is already pulled down. You can feel it trying to go back up because right now it's just pushing against that seal and it created a vacuum. So if you let this go, it's going to push back up and the air is going to get in there. But did you see how it started to, if you push it down, it doesn't really go past that. You got to kind of tilt it a little bit. All right. Pull it out. If you're not sure if there's still air, if there's still vacuum on here, which more than likely there is not, I just kind of hold on to this as I'm pulling it out just to eliminate the possibility of shoving air back into the cartridge. A good indicator is that little cavity. It's almost like a circle. That has fluid in it now. No matter what, if it's ink or if it's some type of ink or if it's cleaning solution, if that cavity's got liquid in it, then you know the cartridge is primed. It's not going to be full all the way. It'll probably be halfway or 3/4 of the way full, but that's ready to go. All right. So again, put the tip back on it. Pull the top off. Tilt it a little bit. And then just go ahead and put the needle past the fluid there. Cap it again. All right, and then go ahead and put it in the printer. So I'm going to go ahead and do these other three, and then when I come back, we're going to start running the head flushes on this, the Printhead cycles, the cleaning cycles, and see if we can't get this cleaned out. All right, so hold on a minute, and I'll be back before you know it. All right, we got the cartridges installed. We already went through and just basically got them set in there. I just hit the button for basically to change the cartridges again. But you can see no you can't, now you can. They're full there, right? All right. So on this 1400, there's only 6 channels. And the 2 center ones, which is the light cyan or cayenne and the light magenta, those are the 2 that you're going to use for your white ink channels. All right, but right now, like I said, we have cleaning solution in there. This printer more than likely had regular pigment ink in it. I've already got a hose hooked up to the back. Let's kind of switch over to that without making too much there's the hose. All right, it's coming out and it's going in this old jar which used to have animal crackers in it. Okay, so now we're in front of the computer. Since that 1400 doesn't have any kind of screen on it, we need to go into the start menu under settings, assuming that you already have your print drivers installed. All right. So here is my list of all the printers that I have installed here. So we're going to go to the Epson Stylus Photo 1400 series. And we're going to go to Manage, click on it once, click Manage. And then we're going to go to Printing Preferences. I can't make this any bigger. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. All right, printing preferences, we can see that our inks say that they're full because those cartridges have an auto reset chip on them. We're gonna go over to maintenance. And then we're gonna go to head cleaning. All right, so this is a quick blurb about cleaning the nozzles, blah, blah, blah. Hit start. Now you can hear the printer in the back doing its thing, so let's go take a look. This is pushing out the ink that's inside the head. This is all the ink that was in there so far. Just from when I installed the cartridges and it did its own cycle. All right. So when you put your cartridges in there without flushing them out, this is the junk that's still inside the head. And you're trying to clean that out with more ink, which really doesn't make sense. I've done it myself, and this is the way you should do it until this comes out pretty clear. Yes, it takes a little bit of time, but is it worth it? Yes, because you are freeing up the nozzles also inside the print head. So any type of dried up ink inside there, you're cleaning all that out. All right, that's the whole point of this. So we can get good printer performance. This is an Epson 1400. It's a photo printer, which already prints pretty good for what it is, but we want to maintain that and make sure that it's performing the best that it possibly can. All right. So now we're back here to the screen and you see that it has been completed. All right, so just go ahead and don't do the nozzle check, print nozzle check. We'll just hit finished and we're gonna do this again. All right, we're gonna do this multiple times. We're gonna do this as many times as it takes until pretty much clear liquid is coming out of that tube. I know. It's gonna take some time, but just remember that you're going to get out of this printer what you put into it, just like anything else. All right, let's go take a look again. So now you can see that's the cleaning solution that's coming out of there because it's making bubbles. And if we look over here to the line itself, that's starting to become transparent. So that's a good sign. We are cleaning it out. It's taking the ink out of it. It's doing what it's supposed to do. All right, but we want to get that as clear as possible. Look, it's doing really well. I've only done this about 4 times so far. Let's see if it'll do it one more time. You can see that the bubbles down here, that's the solution, the cleaning solution. So that just finished the cycle. It's actually pretty quick on this printer. On these 800s, these guys here, it takes longer than that to do a print head cleaning. Click finish again. I'm gonna go ahead and keep cleaning this head out. We're not gonna sit here and go back and forth while I do this whole thing. So I'm gonna finish cleaning this head out, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm all done. Let's take a look at the line. This is the 6th cleaning. You can see the fluid there. See how it's coming out there towards the left side? You can see the bubbles a little bit, how clear it is. So I would say that's pretty good now. And I believe this is the 6th or 7th cleaning that I've done on it. And it's not even been 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Oh, we still got a little bit of tint in the cleaning solution. So, all right, we just did the last head cleaning. And sorry about that. The fluid is pretty clear that's coming out of there. All right, so we just finished the last cleaning head cycle, the Printhead cleaning cycle. And I mean, this is probably overkill for a bottle, but it's what I had laying around. There's not a whole lot of ink in there / cleaning solution compared, I mean, if I had a smaller bottle, it would probably look like a lot more. All right, so don't spill that. So now what I want to do, I want to pull these cartridges out and I want to make sure that they all look like they went down the equal amount. If there's 1 or 2 cartridges that are still full, then we know that channel, that ink channel is plugged. So we're gonna have to do more work to it. So just because you got clear coming out of there doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet, all right? Like I said, this thing has been sitting for I don't know how long without cartridges in it, which is the worst possible way to store a printer because all those nozzles where the ink cartridges go are exposed to air. All right, so this is about half empty. That's about half empty. Half empty. Half empty. Half empty. Half empty. So we're lucky. We are lucky that there's nothing, that all these cartridges are basically at the same levels, all right? I'm not gonna show you all of them, you'll have to take my word for it. So that was good. Now these, we're gonna save these because these are going to be for when we leave, like on vacation or something. We're gonna take out our regular cartridges or CIS, whatever. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in there yet. I think I'm gonna have to put in a CIS because I think that's all I have for it besides these cartridges. I thought I had an extra set. So anyways, yeah, so it's gonna get a CIS system and we're gonna keep these cartridges for when we leave and we are not going to use this printer for a period of time. We're going to put those cartridges back in, take out the other cartridges with the DTF ink, pull those out, put those away, cool, dry place for storage, even if it's for 2 days, all right? You need to do that. You need to put these cartridges in and then run a few head cleanings to get that ink out of the head, you know, in your bottle. Put a bottle on your printer, no matter what printer you have. Unless you have an 800 like that, where I still have it with the regular maintenance tanks, but I switch out the absorbing material inside the tank. I can probably show you how to do add the line to it. The only problem is that each printer is going to be a little different. This is a 1400. I did a video on a 1500 or 15,000. That's not the greatest video because it was basically a conversation between me and Veronica from Iron Designs 813, I think it is, or 831. I'll put her link in the description for her YouTube channel, but it was basically a conversation her and I were having about 2 months ago or 3 months ago when I was first doing the conversion on the XP 15,000. So it wasn't really meant to be you know, on the YouTube channel. It was just we were discussing how to do it basically back and forth because there was no documentation on it. But anyways, that's it. That's how you flesh out your print head, especially for the first use, or if you're gonna not use it for a couple days. More than 2 days, you need to do this. Don't be lazy, it doesn't take long, because in the long run, it'll pay off, all right? When you're not having problems with your printer because you're taking care of it the way that you should be, you'll be happy, all right? And that's all we want. I don't benefit if you clean it or not. It doesn't make any difference to me. I don't sell this stuff. So I'm just trying to help you out and give you the information you need and not sugarcoat it. But yeah, that's all I got for right now. We're going to come back in the next video. I'm going to show you how to remove these rollers. And basically, we're going to get it ready to print for DTF. And then I've got a surprise for you guys. So stick around, because we might have a little giveaway with me and somebody else. Can't tell you yet, so stick around to find out, all right? That's all I got, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. See ya.